Dear students, once again I welcome you all for the value-added course on data analysis using Python. In Module 4, in the last session, we have seen the basic concepts of class and how to create objects from the class. In today's session, we are going to see a demonstration how to define a class and how to create objects from the class. This is what we are going to see in. So here you can see a diagram which represents a customer class. It has three members: customer ID, customer name, and age. And below that, in green color, I have given there are three member functions for this class customer. They are init, which will initialize the customer members like customer ID, customer name, and age. After initializing with their values, the display customer method will display the customer details, and display count method will display how many objects are created from this customer class. So this diagram is called class diagram. So here in the below you can see I have created two objects. One is called CU1 is the first object. It has member function values as customer ID as 10, customer name Jack, and age as 30. I have created another object CU2 which has different set of values for customer ID, customer name, and age. This type of diagram is called object diagram. So we can draw a class diagram for the class we have defined and an object diagram for the objects we have created from the class. So before going for the demonstration, we must first understand what is the procedure we are going to do. So first we create a class customer. In the step 2, we will define the init method to initialize the members. In step 3, we will define display customer method to display whatever customers we have initialized. In step 4, we will define the display count method to display the total customers. After creating this class, in step 5, we will create two objects, customer 1 and customer 2. And in step 6, we use the object to call the methods display customer and display count. So this is what the procedure we are going to demonstrate from the software. So I'm using Jupyter Notebook to run my programs. So it is an easy to use interface in Python programs, and I'm also using the same one. So as I said in my procedure, first I am defining a class customer. So you have to say with the keyword class and the class name customer. Then to count the number of customers, I am using a variable cust_count and initializing it to a value 0. Then to initialize the members of this class, I use the init method. Whatever method you are using in Python, the first argument should be self. Okay, here I am using init method. You can see here the second method display count. There also I am using self. So whichever method you are using, the first argument or the first parameter should be self. Then in the init method, I have three members: number, customer name, and the age. Don't forget to add a colon at the end of the method definition. Okay. So in this init method, I want to initialize my customer number, name, and age. So I have to write like this: self.customer number equal to customer number, self.name equal to name, self.age equal to age. And whenever this initialization happens, my customer count increments to 1. So that is what the statement I have written here. Customer.cust_count I am incremented to +1. Okay. So this is the initialization method. The second method I want to call is display count. So here I am displaying the total customers created. So in this method, you see here I am printing total customers equal to, so customer is my class name dot the cust_count. So this variable initially we have initialized to 0. That is incremented to 1 during the initialization. So when you print now this display count method, the output will come as 1 because first initialization has happened. Okay. Then we go to the third method to display the customer details. For that, I am having the method display cust. Again, the first argument should be self. So here I have three print statements to print the customer number, name and age. To run this command, you have to click this box, and above that there is a run method is there. Click this run. So when you click run, it will run and this number will be incremented to some numbers. Okay, if there is some error, it will show the error. For example, if I type something different here in age, now I am running here. You can see here there will be some errors will be thrown. Okay, some errors will be thrown. Why the error is not coming here is we just define this. We never call this, so that error is not coming. So again I am running this command. Okay, right. Now the second step is we have to create some objects for the class. So I am creating that statement here. CU1 is my object name. After that I am calling the class name to initialize the object. So I am calling the customer class. I am passing three arguments because I have three members here: customer number, customer name and age. So I have to pass three values. The customer number is 10, customer name is Jack and the age is 30. I am creating the second customer object CU2, where again I am calling the same customer class, and I have passed three values: 20, Jill and 42. So I have initialized two objects with different values. I want to see whether these values are initialized. So how I can do? I can call the object name with the method name cu1.displayCust. The second object cu2.displayCust. Moreover, I want to display the total objects created for this class. So I am printing total number of customers, comma, customer.custCount. So I change this, then only you can understand some values have been changed. Now it is 42. Okay, I already run. You can see here 42 will be printed here. Okay, now I am changing this to 51. Now I am changing this to 51. Again I am running. So you can see here the values will be printed. The first customer number 10, customer name is Jack and customer age is 30. This is the first customer. So second customer number is 20, customer name is Jill, customer age is 51. So there are two objects have been created. So the total number of customers we have created is 2. So dear friends, in today's lecture we have seen how to create a class and how to create objects from this class. Thank you friends. Happy learning.